This is an overview of the Hollywood Beach Resort Hotel. The question is it a historic landmark or is it a hotel from hell? Take a look back and see what has taken place at the Hollywood Beach Resort. The hotel operator came in 1987 was TSB, and in one form or another, SG took over TSB, which has been there now, the hotel operator from 1987 to the present time. In the beginning, when we look back, we saw a luxury resort built in the mid 1920s. The Hollywood Beach Resort was truly the grand old lady on Hollywood Beach. It held many firsts. It was the first hotel that cost over $1 million on the beach. It was the first hotel to be built in 90 days and the first hotel to be destroyed right after it was built by a hurricane. After it was a luxury resort, it became a Bible college. After the Bible college, it turned into the condominium and timeshare resort we now know as the Hollywood Beach Resort. As the condo and timeshare resort, over time, it catered to the cruise passengers going out of Fort Lauderdale, and for a long time we were known as the Pink Hotel with Murphy beds. Later, it became a national Ramada franchise, and this is probably the peak since its early days as a luxury resort in the 1920s. The Hollywood Beach Resort, the Ramada franchise, was driven away and it was taken over by the association program created by the vice president and president, Jackie and Welliver, and that business went bankrupt. It was rescued by SG Resorts, the hotel operator, but today we face our end of days. Today there are no elevators. Today there is no air conditioning working. Today there are no pool towels or amenities at the pool for hotel guests to enjoy. There's no proactive maintenance. Building is left in horrific disrepair. There's no parking, and there are plenty of parking problems when paying guests park in the front to go register and come out to find that their car has been booted or towed away. There's absolutely no curb appeal. There's no guest appeal. There's nothing to attract the paying guests to our hotel. The mall, which is the first impression of anyone who comes onto our property, is in horrific, almost abandoned state. We have been held hostage from day one. From the day it turned into the condo and resort, we had no parking. We don't really have a swimming pool. Everything we do is leased from people that have held us hostage. Maybe one of the solutions would be for the association to foreclose on the mall, take back that property. At least we have a pool. But today, we are held hostage, and history shows it. From day one, we've had no parking, yet we pay the majority of all the parking expenses for the garage owner. And we have no pool, yet we pay and maintain the pool and give huge rebates to the mall owner. So the question is this failure by design or by accident? Today, the timeshare owners that once existed, and there were over 1,700 of them, they basically lost everything. There's no timeshare affiliations for the Hollywood Beach Resort any longer. The amount of income that once peaked at over $7 million went to $1 million under Jackie and Welliver, under the association run program that promised owners would pay nothing, but in the end we paid everything. And we're out millions of dollars wasted that should have been spent on our building. We went from having Ramada standards at the property to basically no standards. And if you don't believe me, walk through the mall, the first or second floor, and it's a disgrace. Walk around the property, you arrive at the property to see yellow tape everywhere. It looks like a crime scene. No standards whatsoever. The property went from marginal to a 3 or 4 star property to horrific. We don't even deserve a single star. The company that Jackie and Welliver created to circumvent all the Florida condo laws. It was illegal. It's an illegally formed company that diverted our maintenance fees from taking care of our building to create what we have today. The diverted insurance money went to pay to open up the beach bar that is closed today. Again, we've been held hostage from day one by design. When they created the condo and timeshare, they purposely did it with no parking. We're a footprint in the sand. You take one step outside the front door and you're not even on condo property. Condo owners are now following in the footsteps of the timeshare owners who lost everything. Is it failure by design or is it failure by choice? The end is near for the owners at the Hollywood Beach Resort. They're selling out, they're being driven out, or they're being pushed out. It really doesn't matter. Out is out by any means.